This weather report brought to you by Right Price Heating and Cooling.
Fringe performers who pulled out all the stops to get to Adelaide say they can't wait to wow audiences. And with some still to emerge from isolation, there's plenty of excitement building for the rest of the festival.
It was a mad dash to make it for Mad March.
I got a phone call at 4 in the afternoon. I jumped on a plane at 9 o'clock.
I was stressing. I was pacing back and forth. Like, how am I going to get home? Like, you know, you miss the mall's balls, let's be honest. So I was pretty keen.
The Fringe has attracted plenty of talent from out of town, though some worried they wouldn't get here. Singer and impressionist Stuart Reeve had to race across from Melbourne, isolation giving him a chance to hone his act.
They had a rehearsal space, so just me in an apartment, you know, annoying everybody else who was around me with songs and impressions which I do in the show.
Local comedian Thomas Green's now based in London. His mission to escape lockdown saw him holed up in quarantine in Perth, longing to get home.
And I had to prove I was South Australian. I'm like, I'm South Australian, believe me, but I didn't have a driver's license anymore. And I was like, no, I really am, I promise.
Fringe legends Jim Owen and Arj Barker will kick off their seasons tonight after travel restrictions held them back a few days. And while plenty of shows are underway, some performers do remain in isolation, but they're all eagerly awaiting the all clear so they can hit the stage.
We had to get to SA by midnight, otherwise the show may not have gone on, let's just say that. So, and it must.
Acclaimed chanteuse Johanna Allen promises to take audiences to the salons of Paris after her escape from Victoria.
I am really excited to have made it. I'm really, really excited to be working in front of a live audience again.
Tim Hatfield, 7 News.
And she's a great performer too, as they all are. Now, speaking of performers, Amelia's in the Garden of Unearthly Delights tonight and standing still for now, Amelia.
I am Jane, and I think I'm warmed up too, ready to go with tonight's report, although I can comfortably tell you that it's anything but warm in the city this evening. It's currently 18 degrees, but when you factor in wind chill with these southerly winds we've got at play, it feels more like 14. We hit a top of 22.5 this afternoon, following a cool and cloudy start. Again, there was the odd light shower about southern coast this morning. Yorktown had about half a millimetre, with temperatures remaining well below average across the board too, as a high pressure system to the south of WA directs cool onshore winds in our direction. We can expect those conditions to continue as that system sits tight for the next few days. Interstate tomorrow, we're expecting a few showers over Sydney and Brisbane, but up to 32 in Perth. Back home, and another fine but mild days in store. Top temperatures around the 30-degree mark are tipped across our far north, up to 27 in Port Augusta and Port Pirie, 25 in Ceduna, Kadina and Renmark, 23 in Clare, Nuriotpa and Murray Bridge. There's just a slight chance of showers about southern coast, so maybe a sprinkle over Victor Harbour. 20 is the top there, and in Mount Gambier. In the city, another low around 12 degrees is on the way. Then a mostly sunny days in store, but expect these breezy conditions to stay. 23 is the forecast top. On Metro Waters, turning southwest to southeasterly winds around midday, with winds reaching 20 knots north of Grange late in the day, seas around a metre. Looking ahead, and another top of 23 is on the way Thursday. Then we warm up a little. 24 is the top Friday, mostly sunny, and 26 Saturday, up to 31 degrees by this time next week. And before I go, let's take a look at tonight's ray of sunshine. We're giving a shout out to the tireless group of volunteers in the shed at the Clarence Park Community Centre. It's where old and broken wooden toys and puzzles are lovingly restored for kindies and community groups. Much of the work's done for free, but the group does appreciate a gold coin donation, and there's also a toy shop to raise money for materials.
If you see the look on some kids' faces when they get something fixed up and what have you, it's terrific.
It is our own little Santa's workshop. Behind me you might see there are some toys as well, so when we don't have repair work or particular community work to do, the participants create.
The shed's been running 3 mornings a week for 40 years, and if you're over 50, well, you're welcome to join in too. Some very beautiful work going on there, Jane.
There is indeed. Thanks, Amelia. Well, that's all the news we have for now. I'll have updates through the evening, but for the time being, from all of us here in the Hindmarsh studios for 7 News, good night.